Pokemon Living Dex Hardcore Nuzlocke. This is the Pokemon challenge where I play through all the main series Pokemon games with the goal of completing the Living Dex in Pokemon Home. This is currently, we're on Pokemon Red, 6th attempt. This is the 7th part of that, no, it's actually the 8th part of that 7th attempt. Sorry about that. Last time we defeated the rival in Pokémon Tower, and we will now make our way to Celadon City is its name. Now, this is the current squad we've got going. I'm gonna actually lead Woods. The next level cap's level 29. I forgot to mention that at the end of the last part. That's for Erika as well as Giovanni in Rocket Hideout. And I think we'll just take on the remaining trainers here. Right. You can almost see my face there. I tried to limit the artificial lighting as much as possible. Or no, I tried to introduce as much artificial lighting as possible and reduce the environmental lighting. Unfortunately, I think it's still not ideal. I will have to tweak the setup a little bit. It's also still the reason why I'm not streaming these parts yet. I want to make sure that the setup is fully functional and I don't have any incidents. But I think it's looking good, and yeah, Woods is pulling through. We're going to swap to Dreams here to hit Nidorina with a Confusion. See how she deals with that. Nidorina shouldn't be able to really dish out too much damage on us. Oh wow, that was a lot. No, why is this happening? Why is this happening? That's not a setting that I put down. Why did that change? This is exactly what I mean. This thing changes settings on its own when I asked it not to do so. So we're gonna, that's the same, that's okay, that's the same. I really don't get it. Well, we darken the screen a little bit in the hopes that that fixes it. Right, defeated Lass. I think there's another one here, yeah. I think we defeated the Lass facing east, but we'll see in a second. Right, Meowth. I think we've kind of quick attack once. We'll probably have to switch after. Oh, maybe not. Screech Fields. Heyday shouldn't be, yeah, doesn't do too much damage. I'm training Woods because it will be very useful in Erika's gym. So I want to get it up to speed, make sure it outspeeds the Victory Bell especially, as it likes to go for sleep or poison strats combined with, oh no, bite. Oh, okay, with Rap. Which is, yeah, it's pretty difficult to deal with, so she's probably going to be the most challenging gym leader out of all up to now. I'm going to switch to Danger here. Finish this Meowth off, hopefully. Let's go Horn Attack. Oh, crit, wow. Danger is a real asset here, I'm starting to find out. It's doing real well. We'll just check here if we defeated this. Oh, we didn't. Okay. Oh, I probably should have switched Woods out of the front of the team, as I'm gonna have to switch mid-battle now. Take on the next Lass. It's a Pidgey. Yeah. Gonna swap to Power. Hope it doesn't take too much damage because there's a trainer waiting to the west with Poliwags and Poliwhirls. Very glad that I got through the rival battle last time without having lost too many Pokemon. Or, well, I haven't lost any. I lost the Mankey in preparation. It was silly the way I lost it. Honestly, I'm not happy about it at all. Especially because it hadn't evolved yet, so now I can't capture a Mankey in Pokemon Yellow, as Mankey's now locked in as the species for Dupe's Claws in the coming games. Oh no. Okay, we live that. A Dig surely takes out this Nidoran. Alright, Meowth. Pretty sure we outspeed and doesn't have enough defense to deal with Dig. I'm just a little unhappy with the whiteness in the picture, but again, I'm not going to be changing these things mid-recording as I did last time, unless it is a real emergency that something is changing that's not good. But I mean, I wouldn't mind the white being a bit brighter, but we'll live with what we've got. And I mean, everything else seems to be pretty sharp, so it's looking good. I think this is the trainer here with the Poliwag and Poliwhirl. Now, power isn't exactly at full health, but I'm pretty sure I can deal with them. As long as it outspeeds them, power should do well, as if it one-shots them, I should say, and outspeeds them. They do have Hypnosis, which can sort of ruin the battle, but I do outspeed the Poliwag. I don't know if the crit mattered, probably didn't. Here's the second one, we outspeed it again, that's good to know. This time we've defeated without a crit, so that's good to know. And now, let's hope this Poliwhirl. Alright, we outspeed it. We crit it. Great, power's doing well. Power won't be used as frequently just yet, but it will for every rival battle. It will be integral for those battles. Let's get Danger to the top of the team and take on this final trainer here of Route 8. This is. We won't be getting an encounter here just yet because a possible encounter is Growlithe, or Oddish I think is the other possibility. And Growlithe has Roar, so I want to have a way of playing around that before I attempt to capture it. So that means most likely capturing an Oddish. I'll probably do so on Route 12 later on, because I can't access the tall grass on Route 12 yet without the Pokeflute to move Snorlax back to the mountains. So Danger's doing really well, taking care of business for the team. Goes to level 26, that's very nice. Voltorb, I wish we had a ground move. I did teach Dig to the Fallen Anger, the Mankey, rather than maybe a Pokemon that's stuck around for a bit, I suppose. Yeah, I'll have to see. Thankfully, Steel isn't a type yet in Gen 1. Oh, Thrash doesn't take it out, unfortunately, but the second one will. There we go. Super Nerd defeated. That's Route 8 completed for now. There are 2 hidden items down here, but I can never remember where they are. Are you sure it's on this? Yeah, I'm gonna waste a lot of time looking for this now, but I think I missed it in the 4th attempt also. I think this is only the 2nd time I got this far. Oh, there's the nugget, very nice. And then I think there's another one further back, somewhere around here I think. I meant to check that. Where is it? Is it down here? Love this song. Where is the item? Oh, there it is there. Elixir and Nugget. Actually happy I looked for those. They'll both come in handy. The Nugget and the Scyther I intend to purchase here in Celadon. That will be my encounter for Celadon. And the Elixir obviously for the Elite Four. I need a way to replenish PP during those battles. In between those battles, I can't use items in battle, of course, as it is a hardcore Nuzlocke, which makes Gen 1 really tough, to tell you the truth. It's not easy. We'll just head in here. I suppose... I don't know. First thing we should do is pick up Fly. And then what we'll do is take on the trainers in the gym with Pidgeotto. And then, do we have Birth? We do. The naming convention for this attempt is a word in the Pokemon's Pokedex entry. That's why they have maybe uncommon words in them. And Bulbasaur being the star that I picked, I thought the word birth fit very well. I hope the microphone didn't pick up that whatever's going on, hole drilling or whatever. Yeah, still working in the cellar. Don't know what they're doing. So we have Fly. I'm gonna teach that to... Oh, that was the wrong thing. I meant to use Cut, not get off the bike. So, oh, what am I doing now? Yeah, there's a slight delay between what I'm seeing on the screen and the 3DS, and I am watching the screen so that I'm not looking down like this during when I'm recording a face cam. I know I'm still sort of looking down, but there wasn't really a better way for a setup right now. Well, I have to kind of work with what I've got. Can't just replace everything. We won't be using Whirlwind ever, I think. Well, I suppose it would come in handy, as I did have a rule. One of the rules I set up for this hardcore Nuzlocke is no running from battles. That includes wild battles and makes the level cap challenge a little more difficult, as you can't run from wild Pokemon and have to sort of anticipate potentially encountering a wild Pokemon on the way to whatever boss battle I'm taking on. I don't know, I went to the Pokemon Center. I think I was going to drop off HMO2, but I can do so after taking on some of the trainers in this gym. Right. Yeah, let's head straight in. Let's make sure Woods. Is there anyone else I could use? Suppose Dreams would come in handy for especially the poison subtyping. And yeah, that's it. So these are the two main characters for this gym. And I'm actually going to train Dreams first because I think it's close to evolving. I can't remember what the exact level is for evolution for Drowsy. Bellsprout. Oh, it is decently high level, so a single confusion most likely won't take it out. But we do outspeed, which is crucial. Now we no longer outspeed, and it's most likely going to go for Wrap. Yeah, there we have it. That's basically the strategy of the trainers in this gym, as well as the gym leader. Right, let's see. What can we do here? We're going to hope for a miss once this wraps her through. Right, we didn't get it. I'm going to switch to Pidgeotto or to Woods. She's probably going to paralyze me on the switch. Oh no, went for Wrap. Okay. Trainers are very good at predicting moves in Gen 1, or I felt so at least. feel like they always use status moves whenever I switch, just to make the switch that little bit more difficult. Right, Weeping Bell. Good job. We got Fly. I like Gust, or I like the attacking moves to be within one button press of each other. Well, I suppose now Gust isn't from Fly. Well, that's very nice. I am gonna leave the heal though, because I want to maybe I'll take on one more with Woods at the front of the team. I will be in trouble though if Woods struggles, so I probably should have actually healed first, but you know, we'll deal with it now. Beauty sends out Oddish. This will most likely poison me on the first turn, but I will escape through Fly. Hopefully this takes it out, because I think there's a Bellsprout coming in next. Yeah, and then it's Oddish, Bellsprout, Oddish, Bellsprout. So as long as I can avoid the status condition, especially the paralysis, I should outspeed the Bellsprout to the Wrap. Even if I do get paralyzed, I can use Quick Attack, but one Quick Attack won't be enough to take it out, and I could get fully paralyzed, so there's no really safe strat, but it's just playing the odds. As Woods hits 29, that's very nice. It will most likely learn Wing Attack soon, but I mean it's a little too late as we now have Fly. And I don't really see much point in swapping the team around or putting new members in, as the ones that are in are pretty much, I don't want to say the better Pokemon, but they are the ones that have a better core. I can't really see which one I could add to make the team better. So let's cut with Birth. Okay, good job, the mic is picking that up. Some drilling of some sorts going on right now. Right. We'll heal here. Oh, okay. Just shook the camera a little, thankfully, but I touched the cable there, touching my nose or scratching it or whatever I did. But no, I like touching my face quite frequently. I realized whenever I watch the videos back to see if the sound quality was alright and all that, I realized that I'm very fidgety with my hands and like touching all over the face, which, you know, weird. I hope having seen that will change that, but we'll see. Let's put Dreams at the front of the team again and take on this trainer here. We won't be taking on Erika just yet. I want to take on some of the rocket grunts in the hideout before I take Erika on, as it is crucial to outspeed her Pokemon, I feel. I'm not sure what the speed stats are, so I'll try and get Pidgeotto to the highest possible level. And again, it's the same problem as last time. They get paralyzed and then no longer outspeed the Bellsprout. This is terrible. We'll hope for a miss again. Oh, we get it. And Confusion pulls through. Takes out the Bellsprout. Very good. Level 26. Is this the level that Drowsy evolves? I can't remember. Oh, we have another Bellsprout and it's wrapping me. We'll hope for one miss again. If we don't get it, we'll switch to Woods and Fly at the Bellsprout. Yeah. It was always gonna take it out. Then I think the trainer just inside here beside Eric. Oh yes, it was. Very nice. Now we have a Hypno. Hypno honestly will be amazing for this run. Right. I think this trainer in here has a Tangela or Angela, or I don't know what it's pronounced as. And it doesn't have a poison subtyping, so I'll take it out. Oh, it isn't actually. It's execute, I think, isn't it? And Erika has the Tangela. It's just because it doesn't have this poison subtyping. I can't, or well, I could use Hypno, but I prefer to do it with Pidgeotto or Woods. So I'll do this and then head back to heal and then use Hypno, and Hypno should now be strong enough to take out opposing Pokemon with a single hit. We get crit by the barrage or barrage, which means every hit crits, which is unique to Generation 1 as far as... oh no. I was hoping that quick attack would take it out. The second one does though. And there we go. The beauty has been defeated. With the words, "Oh splendid, she left us." Right, there's 3 more trainers I think in here to defeat. I'll come back with Hypno or Dreams to take them on. I should potentially focus on... no, I'm not sure. Because the Rocket Grunts do have a lot of poison type Pokemon. Maybe I should focus on leveling Woods on the grass types, and then I can level Hypno on the Rocket Grunts. I have to think about it. Right, back to the gym. And we're getting work done here. Thankfully, I've resisted, well, I have interfered with the picture as it changed, but I mean, it's not great, but I'm pretty happy with it. There's a slight moire on it still, which I can't get rid of. But the picture is looking pretty stable and clear, so pretty happy with it. I'll take on this one trainer with Dreams and then switch to Woods for the other 2. And then we'll go into the Celadon Rocket Hideout. What is it called again, the thing? I can't remember. I would prefer Psychic here over Confusion, but we'll use what we have. Yeah, that's just the power of Hypno. Will it do the same to Ivysaur? Probably not all the way. Yeah, I was thinking that. The Leech Seed, so we leave this battle unscathed, which is very good. Yeah, I will switch back to Woods just because Dreams will get some training on the Rocket Grunts. Now actually, the next encounter I intend to capture is the Pokémon Tower one, which will be either Ghastly, Cubone or Haunter. And then once we've done that, it will be Snorlax, and then I'll head to potentially encounter an Oddish. Unfortunately, I can't before that. Thankfully we avoid that Stun Spore. I think this Woods learn Wing Attack at 29. It will make sense, because I felt like I always learned it right as I needed it, but then already had Fly. Oh, we do get Stun Spored here, but the Quick Attack, yeah, pulls through. And that's an easy win. We gain another level, so we're 1 away from the cap with Woods, which is nice. Woods will also at this level be able to help out versus the Raticates in the Rocket Hideout. Raticates are, just for Nuzlocke in Gen 1, I think, a menace. Of a hyper-fine crits, you know, that could be the end. Well, of the Pokemon at the very least. Do we get wrapped? Yes, we do. That's unfortunate. We're gonna see if we can get a miss again for fly, but then again with the paralysis it's very unlikely. We'll just switch here to, especially now that it crit, because now every rock will crit. So I'll switch to dreams, which is probably a bad idea because I'm probably gonna get paralyzed on the switch. Actually, well, potentially not worse. We wake up, wrap. We'll take a few of these. I'm pretty sure dreams outspeed sweeping bow. Let's see. Yeah, we do, but is it confusion enough? Not quite. Stun Spore, and this is where dreams is now in trouble. Yeah, wrap. We're gonna switch to birth here. It's the first time in a long time. Oh no, I suppose birth was vital in taking out the self-destructing Grovelers and Geodudes and Rock Tunnel. That is very unfortunate. Damn sorry. I have to clear my throat. Thankfully it's stuck using its powder moves rather than wrapping. I think that's probably because the AI was programmed to get a status effect on the opponent and then only wrap. So it is stuck using these moves, so potentially Birth would have had an easy run at this gym. Because those Pokemon are just stuck. Let's see, or does it use Acid? Potentially Gloom will use Acid as... oh no. Because I think when Birth gets hit by Acid it says it's a super effective move even though it isn't. And I was wondering that potentially the AI or the computer worked on the same logic. Oh wow, she's switching around now. We'll just keep cutting. Got a crit, very nice. Yeah, Birth had the easiest go here at this trainer. I don't know what she's doing. She's trying to poison a poison type, which, you know, is not possible. Don't know. Oh no. Now the picture's not cut out, but it's... oh, come on. Switching back and forth. Let's hope that that recovers again, because it's pretty dark now. Looks like it isn't gonna recover. Gonna have to open up the settings very briefly. Annoying that that happened, but most likely had to do with me scratching my nose, so probably made the video think it's well, where are the settings? Oh, I'm on the wrong flipping camera, sorry. So this is just taking too much time again. So we'll put it back to 4, is what I had it at before. Yeah, it must be my fingers interfering with some sensor on the camera about how dark it is, and then changing the settings. Unfortunately, on setting 4, the environment when I move is a little, what do you call it? It's not as clean when I walk. Well, I suppose it's not too bad. I would prefer to keep that on 5. Maybe I'll look into changing that back to 5 by raising potentially the brightness or something while we heal. Just because I want the picture to be nice, and it is a bit awkward when things change mid-recording, so let's configure this. So we'll get that back down to -5 and put this up. Hopefully this will brighten the picture a little. It's not doing anything, unfortunately. Well, that brightened it a little bit. Let's see, we'll probably brighten into oblivion very soon if I see it, but right, I think it's not too bad. We're back down at -5, so the surroundings look very easy on the eye whenever I pass through them. Right, so this rocket grunt has eradicate and roots. No, roots will definitely faint to a hyperfang. So I suggest I use danger. Danger will be great through this rocket tunnel. Right, I'm guarding this poster. Go away or else. See how long you're guarding this poster for. That's probably the first time I ever read that text. Even as a child, whenever I played these games, I just button mashed through the text or the speech bubbles or whatever you want to call them. And we take 10 HP damage from a tackle. It's honestly not bad damage output for Pokemon of Eradicate's standing. Thrash. One shots if that's what I was hoping. And we get level 27. I might have to potentially consider training another Pokemon if too many Pokemon hit the level cap before I reach Giovanni. I will, however, if I am under the level cap, take on Erika first. Oh no, not this again. Right. Unfortunately, this part of the game has to be played without sound. I forgot about that. This happened in my last playthrough already. And yeah, well, we just have to deal with it. Damn, that scared the life out of me again. Remember last time I edited the video so that another sound popped up? I tried to mute it, but I couldn't do that. So I played some license-free songs when that noise showed up. I laughed my head off while editing because it sounded like I was criticizing the license-free music when I was criticizing that annoying sound. Don't know what it is, but it's well, it's something to do with my setup, obviously, that doesn't like that one noise in the Rocket Hideout song. It's the only song I've heard it in up to now. But I should be wary of other songs potentially having it too. Oh no, yeah, it is. It is my finger. And it seems to be only the left. Oh, right, it didn't move the camera. Oh no, it's going into oblivion now. See, I wonder what setting that it is changing now. I think it's because I certainly didn't tell it to change anything. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go in here. I have to change it now because if I don't do that, it's just going to look terrible for the rest of the playthrough. I'll set that. I think this is about half. Right. Yeah, so it is whenever I use my left hand, or whenever I use my left hand to scratch something in my face. That's what's causing that. Oh, also I didn't dump my bag for a while. I'll be able to take a few items with me still. It's a little sad I can't play the music here, so it'll be a bit monotonous for a bit and just me and my voice. But, you know, there's worse things in the world, I think. It is a cool song, though. I'd love to have heard it. Let's see. A rocket grunt. You know, roots with dig should be able to rip into it as long as it is eradicate. Let's see. I will not be turning the sound on and off in between these battles because I tried that last time I was here and it went terribly because I kept forgetting to turn the sound off again. Now this is not great, so I'm gonna switch to power as it is one of the only Pokemon I have that isn't weak to psychic type moves. Flash thankfully was disabled, so we have Thunderbolt to our disposal. And the second one just misses, and I have to unfortunately go for Thunderbolt again as Sonic Boom is not 100% accurate. And I want to use that move only when I absolutely have to. Oh wow, that did a lot. I would love to use Sonic Boom here, but I don't think it will be required. I think I can't take on this. Yeah, that rocket's not available yet. So we'll just keep journeying on through here. Oh, this rocket has a lot of poison types, I think, so we'll put Roots. Roots is still in the lead. Very nice. It shouldn't take too long to get through Rocket Hideout. We'll probably get there before the hour of this video is reached. And then, of course, I put Roots into a Zubat that knows Bite. This is terrible. I'm going to try and scratch it and see how much that does. Okay, crit helped a lot there. And making this a 2-hit KO. Yeah. And now I should be able to dig the rest of this grunts team. I always start a thought and then get interrupted by something that happens on screen and then forget about what that thought was. That's a little worrying to me, that I couldn't finish my thought or couldn't pick back up on it. So there'll be two big battles, as I call them, or I don't know what else to call them in this part, and Erika and Giovanni, and I might even be able, the thing is, I don't like ending a part on catching Pokemon, so the thing is, if I clear Pokemon Tower today, oh boy, it's Eradicate, I almost attacked. If I clear, oh no, I have to do it with my right hand, because if I use my left one, it's going to change the settings again. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I don't like ending parts on encounters. I don't know, I don't know how RNG works in these games, but I have a feeling that potentially I could be on the same, or could keep getting the same Pokemon all the time. Oh, this reminds me, if I do it at the start of a video, or Pokemon with the same stats, which is why I don't like ending parts on that. So our Roots has evolved to Dugtrio, which is very nice. Also, just realized I forgot to update the last evolution we had, so I'll get that up on screen as well. There we go. That should be, oh no, I moved my left hand to do this, so I'm a little worried that the settings might change here again. Oh, wasn't expecting that grunt to see me at that distance, but I'll take it. Don't think I'm unprepared. Right, Machop. Well, Roots isn't the best Pokemon to deal with Machops. Let's see. Oh no, is the brightness changing again? I can't tell exactly. I think Dreams is the best Pokemon to swap into. Here. Low kick, amazing, what a catch. It's rare that in Gen 1 I catch a resisted move. I mean, there was that one time when I switched, can't remember, probably rare because the Pokemon didn't have a move that I resist, actually, now that I think about it. I lost Pokemon in terrible ways in this run. My Rattata, I think it was an attempt 2, got low kicked by a Machop, which, you know, my own fault for swapping that into it. I lost a Shelder to a Water Gun crit, which, you know, if it's that low in health that it doesn't live a Water Gun crit, you know, as a water type, it's kind of my own fault also. So yeah, I've been renowned in making terrible decisions, or will have at least made 6 of them up to now. This is the way here. You can pick up whatever's hidden there later. Right, the team's still doing well. I think I'll keep Roots at the front for now. Hopefully some poison types. I almost use my left hand again to rub my nose. I don't know why I do that. It does feel slightly itchy, but not really, I suppose. Right, now I don't like this, but I'm gonna... Oh no! I forgot about quick attack. Oh, thing. I mean, it even crit. Then of course it doesn't use quick attack the second. Damn. I forgot there for a second that quick attack is a thing, and now I have to swap a Pokemon into Eradicate, which is not nice to be doing. Right, Tail Whip. Use Fly here. Honestly, I would prefer to take on Erika before I take on Giovanni, just because I'm going to have to take one of them on being just slightly under the level cap, or at least half the team being just slightly, or only using half the team to defeat him. And I think Giovanni's Pokemon are a little tougher than Erika's. But we'll see. Yeah. I don't really want to have to turn on the music again and then have to come back in here, because I know now I'll forget to turn it off again, and then we're going to have another incident as we had there not too long ago. Oh, this is the key card here, or lift card, or whatever. Probably should have switched Roots out of the front of the team. Forgot that Roots was struggling. Coughing, okay, this should be manageable for Roots. Even at the low health we're at, we definitely outspeed. And the Dig, I mean, it's a great move in Gen 1 for damage wise. Obviously the predictability of a 2-turn attack is never great. Now I am going to switch out of here because I'm worried about a bite crit and what it would do to me. So I'm going to go into Power. Power has been used in a few battles, and also I think evolves in 2 levels. I hope Thunderbolt plus Bright, or hitting myself in Confusion plus Bite crit doesn't knock me out. It probably would have, but 28. So I think we're 1 level away from evolution with Power. I'm not 100% on that. Oh, I have to talk to him, don't I, to make him drop the lift key? Oh no. Yeah, sorry, that's the slightest of delays that the feed has. And I should just use B to end conversations rather than A, then I won't start a new one. Oh, just an item. I thought there was one more trainer down here, but there isn't by the looks of things. Very good. So there's one more item up here. And then I think that's it, isn't it? There's nothing else down there to do, I don't think. No, this is the area here, and I got an item. Yeah, that's all blocked off. And so we'll... yeah, we have this whole area still to do. Let's see. I'm gonna switch Power to the front of the team for a bit. I don't think we're gonna get any battles just now. Oh, I hope I have enough. I also took the wrong, whatever these are called, spinners. Also took the wrong one there again. I hope I have enough bag space for all these items that are collectible down here. I think a lot of them are pretty good, I think. Not 100%. I think Earthquake isn't here, that's in Sylph School. Or Sylph Co, not Sylph School. I can't wait to turn the music back on again. It does feel rather empty. Let's see, what is this? It is TM07. I have no clue what TM07 is or does. I think this is the one I want to take. Wow. The microphone did amazingly there again to not pick up that huge drilling noise. Loud drilling noise, I know. And isn't huge. I don't know. Sometimes my choice of words are very weird. And sometimes even the choice of how I pronounce a letter is very weird. Yeah, I knew I had to go up on this one. Just wanted to check. Oh no, it's happened now. I was worried about that. I think we're just slightly too bright again. Don't like how thin the letters look. Horn drill. I mean, I can't use items in battle, so it will almost never hit. TM02. Razor wind. Left key TM10. Is this anything I can teach right now? Double edge. I wouldn't know who to teach that to right now. Yeah, I think the play here is unfortunately to exit. But I suppose, oh, I shouldn't have gone this way. I suppose I could take on the rocket grunt on the way out to open up the lift, because I have to go through there anyway. So I'm just going to head out through the lift or back to the top floor, because I have to do that anyway, and just have to remember to come back to, what is this, 2 below F, or B2F I think is what it would be called, and then take those stairs, a flight of stairs to get to Giovanni, I think. Now I don't know what Pokemon this trainer here has, but I'm hoping that Power can deal with it. Yeah, Power really doesn't have a lot of play versus Erika or Giovanni. I suppose the Kangaskhan could potentially deal some damage, but it is just not super useful right now. But it will be. It will be as soon as I face the rival again at the very latest. Probably before that. Right, we take out the coughing. Now I will turn on the music when I get outside, just to force myself to remember to turn the music off when I come back down here. I have tried changing settings to make this sound bearable to the ears, but it's not possible, so yeah. Or well, it would be possible, but then the rest of the music wouldn't be audible. I think that's just slightly silent. There we go. Yeah, I think that's slightly less, what do you call it? You don't say less loud than my voice. Good to hear some music again. Let's heal up and dump our bag into the PC. Oh, I lifted my left hand. I think we might be in trouble. Well, Oblivion hasn't happened yet to the camera, thankfully. Seems like it's stuck on this setting now. I quite like that. Probably will fidget around again once I know I'm not trying to change the Pokemon, I'm trying to change the items in the bag. Oh no, oh, I just thought there for a second it was gonna... It is getting brighter again, isn't it? Yeah, it's not looking great anymore. I think it's sort of teetering around the edge of deciding what it should do. And we drop HM02. Oh no, we dropped the bike. Damn. Yep. Shouldn't. I shouldn't be doing stuff where I look up at the camera to seem cool. And then I dropped the wrong item. TM10. Yeah, we're dropping all the TMs because I don't know who to teach them to just yet. HP up will be sold later on. And then the rare candy, well, I don't know, I might sell depending on how much money I have to purchase the Scyther or not. TM07, drop that. And then withdraw the bicycle. Oh no, not that. Thankfully the top TM was the top item was a TM. Right, where's the bike? There we go. You know, my nose is itchy again, and I kind of want to scratch it with my left hand in the hopes that it resets the settings, but I'm going to do it with my right. Okay. Right, we'll put roots at the front again. Although, I think the trainers that are left down there are pretty tough, and I think roots won't be up to taking them on. Oh no, I don't know why I took the left step. Okay, now remember to turn the music off. Okay, I remembered. Very good. Last time I forgot, every single time. And I had to add silence, or well, music to I think 5 different parts of the video, which was not that I hated doing it or anything. I actually laughed my head off, but it was just, yeah. It's also to deal with the reaction every time and the jump scare that I seem to get every time. So now there was an item in here that I wanted to pick up. So we're going to go all the way through the spinner again. We did the stuff at B4F. So we'll take that ladder. There might be 2 more grunts there. They should be fairly easy to deal with. And then the 2 grunts on B4F where Giovanni is, they I think have an Arbok and a Sand Slash that, you know, just because their final evolutions can hit pretty hard. I think Arbok has Bite that can also flinch. It's pretty quick. And Sand Slash has Slash that loves critting all over the place in Gen 1. I forgot to pick up the item, didn't I? But I can go here. Right. Remember to take the right one here. There we go. And we did all of that for a super potion. Lovely. That's the kind of items I like running around the world map for. Oh no, I think I took the wrong one there. I suppose it doesn't matter. Just walk here, get back down here, hit this one here. I could have just taken the right one, I noticed. And we're back to where we were, almost. So most likely we take on the final grunts here, and then Giovanni. Once we get back, I'll probably defeat these 2 up here, or potentially there's 3 up here, and then take a short break to just stretch the legs, stretch the back, make sure I'm sitting comfortable and everything. Probably a minute or so, and then we'll finish this off after that. Let's hope we don't get quick attacked. We don't. We get hyper fanged, which is even worse. Yeah, I'll be looking to drop roots as soon as I can, because just, I'm not saying I don't trust it. It's a great Pokemon, but I do have my trust issues with it. It's not that it did anything to deserve that. Oh boy, yeah, everything's critting me for some reason. Well, not for some reason, it's Gen 1. Look at the amount. Rattatas and Raticates everywhere. What are you doing, Mr. Rocket? It's an infestation that you have in your Pokeballs. Right. Is there a hidden item here? I mean, it's suspicious that that is the way it is, but I think there isn't. I think I picked up the only one. And there's a hyper potion. Let's see. Yeah, roots didn't gain a level. Oh, I mean, dreams. Yeah, I think beats. We'll keep roots in case I have a feeling it's a grimer or a coffin. We'll see. Grimer, yeah. So these digs will get us a few levels. And then once we get the Poke Flute, the map really opens up to us. I think I can then get every encounter other than 6 areas that I can. I think potentially I could even do a bit more than 6, but I'll just leave those 6 until the end. Yeah, so that's when the real team building will start and team crafting for the rest of the game. What Pokemon to use, that's where it went wrong on the 4th attempt. That was the furthest attempt I had up to now. I had, I think, 4 badges, but I was close to challenging 5 and 6. Or maybe I wasn't that close, but I had the team ready that I was going to use. And then I switched a Shelder that is considered a Jeopardy Pokemon for this challenge, which a Jeopardy Pokemon is a Pokemon that if it faints, it prevents the living dex from being completed and thus forces a restart, and it fainted, so I had to restart because that one Pokemon fainted. It's like an additional rule I had to add to this living dex Nuzlocke just to make the living dex part possible, together with Dupe's Clause obviously applying across games. Now I can never remember which one has the Sandshrew and which one has the Sandslash, but I think this one is the Sandshrew, and or Sandshrew, Sandslash, and the other one I think has Arbok Ekans. I did move my fingers there, which was a silly idea. And this is the Sandshrew, very nice. It walked straight into a Vine Whip. Go. Yeah, the picture is just slightly off-putting now to me, but you know, I love it. Dreams come in and hit it with confusion. Very nice. And is this the Sandslash or the Arbok? It's the Sandslash. So I will switch back to Birth, just so that Birth gets a bit of XP. And actually, I will be taking on Giovanni before I do Erika. I know it doesn't make much sense, but I'm down here and I want to have to not think about the music anymore. So yeah, I move those fingers again, and now the screen is just ever so... I suppose it didn't actually change that much. Let's see, for this battle I'll be using Dreams. There we go. Oh, I forgot I have to talk. I was hoping the exclamation mark would pop up. So I'm going to take a break and save before Giovanni. Take a short break of about a minute or 2, and then I'll be back with the Giovanni battle, then the Erika battle, and then I'll head to Pokémon Tower and finish that up. Yeah, and then I'll probably end the part as I did in that 4th attempt by beating the Marowak and then saving there, because as I said, I don't like starting parts on gaining encounters. I still have a bit to do after that before I can get into any encounters. There we go, that was pretty easily dealt with by Dreams. We're well under the level cap, but I do want to keep specific Pokemon definitely under the level cap, not weather cap. What the flip am I saying now? Woods and Dreams are important for Erika, but Birth can take on Giovanni. Danger hopefully can help out with the Kangaskhan if we need it to. We'll just heal these 2 Pokemon back to full health, as potions won't be very useful for much longer. So I'm going to try and complete this battle without dreams and woods, but if I need them, I will use them. So we'll save here. I'll take a short break and I'll be right back. Right. I think I'm gonna go for an encounter in the tall grass. I hope that I get something rare. I can't remember where the rare things are specifically, but I think there's a few at the beginning already. So let's get on the bike. Right, there's Nidorino. We have Nido already, so this is dupes. And as I can't run from battle, I'm just gonna throw rocks. This is where the not being able to run from battle thing is a bit silly, but I'm gonna do it this way just in case somebody then wants to claim that I didn't stick to the rules. We'll take one more here to see, and it's an execute. We'll have that. The thing is, will I catch it? I'm gonna go for straight balls. I think I remember reading once a few years ago that going for straight throws is the way to go, and it ran. So we failed execute in Safari Zone. Let me just put that in the document. So execute. That's commemorated that was failed. Right, so no Safari Zone Pokemon for us, unfortunately. Should have probably bought repels for this. RS. Well, I don't want to say I'm glad I didn't get it, but I was looking to get that encounter in Mount Moon in yellow or blue, but I haven't yet captured a Geodude to make that a possibility. Am I missing any item? I should probably pick up the ones I just drive right by. All restore will be handy for the Elite Four if I get there. Right, hopefully I've played quickly. Yeah, I definitely should have used repels. Right, from the encounters we got, I'm very happy that it was executed. It's just unfortunate I didn't catch it. But there's a lot more tries at capturing something. I think, I don't know what Taurus, I think Taurus encounter rate is a little higher in yellow, isn't it? Because Ash got all those Tauros in that one episode that was never aired in English. There was not an execute. It's a pity we didn't capture you. Well, I should also just check to see on the map, because I think I never checked this. It does say Safari Zone, doesn't it? Yeah, so this is a different area. Very good. So it's a bit unfortunate about that Safari Zone, but I mean that's always the risk you run in here. We get another execute. The game's now taunting us about this encounter. Thanks very much. What is going on? Okay, That's back and the sound is off. Okay, we're good to go. Sorry that break apparently lasted a little longer than I like it to. But let's just get into this battle. This should be an Onyx and a Rhyhorn. And then a Kangaskhan in the back. The Kangaskhan is really dangerous. It has huge damage output available to it. But if it locks itself into Rage, it shouldn't be a problem. So let's see. Rhyhorn and Onyx aren't a problem at all. I will probably Vine Whip the Kangaskhan once and then switch, because the Comet Punch, I think it is not great. We see it here. That was 9 damage for a single hit. Imagine if it crits and gets 5 hits, that's gonna do a lot of damage. Gonna Leech Seed. I don't. Oh, it locked itself into Rage. The battle's over, I think. At least we're gonna stay in now that it's used Rage, because it's really gonna struggle now. Let's see. Oh, we got a crit. Very nice. Birth's gonna take this on by itself. Rage does, oh boy, 15. Oh, that's because I boosted the attack probably. Can Rage crit? I mean, with 15 it still wouldn't take me out, I don't think, because I've more than double the HP. I forgot that I attacked it, so boosted the attack again. Or boosted the Rage, I should say, not the attack. But there we go. Giovanni defeated by simply using my starter Pokemon. I shall step aside this time. I hope we meet again. We will, Giovanni. Hope we will. There's the Sylph Scope, which allows us to identify the wild Pokemon in Lavender Tower, as well as, oh, I kept saying Pokémon Tower, don't know what it's called. The Marowak, the Restless Spirit, Cubone's mother. Finally, we can turn the music back on again. So I think, is that about the appropriate level? I think it is. And shall we head straight to Erika? I think we shall. I'm gonna lead Dreams into the Erika battle, because I think it's Vileplume, then Tangela, and then Victory Bell, but I'm not 100% on that. Actually, if that is the order, I should lead Woods. I need to use Birth to cut. Let's hope it doesn't come to a situation where I would have needed Birth, but, well, I mean, it is a tough battle, so it could, but I'm willing to take the slight risk. Well, I mean, there's actually no excuse for not going to heal, and if it costs me, I mean, it was just a stupid mistake by myself. Also, there's something reflecting on screen there that I don't like. Right, Woods is in the lead. Let's take on Erika. Celadon Gym Leader. She's a Flower Arranger. Very well, but I shall not lose. We'll see about that. Right, oh, I shouldn't be moving to the music, because I think it's slightly off. It makes me look like I'm unmusical. It's actually Victory Bell in the lead. Poison Powder, that's not great, and it outspeeds me, which is even worse, because now come the Raps. Oh, it outsped me first turn, and then it did in the second turn. So actually what's going on here, the thing is, I don't think, oh yes, we outspeed it. It's a speed tie by the looks of things. I hope we don't miss. Oh, brilliant. Amazing. That went honestly as great as it could. We reach level 29, which is the current cap. But I mean, it doesn't apply anymore as we're now in the battle. It's only pre-battle. We get the fly off. Hopefully we can take it out with a single. Not quite. I don't think a quick attack's enough, so I'm gonna have to fly. Oh, constrict. Only does 2. Right, it does a miss. That's great. I'm gonna switch here to Dreams to take on the Vileplume. Where's Dreams? There we go. And we will just use Confusion. 2 should be enough. Maybe it's gonna require 3. Oh damn. Oh no. Please live. Please. Okay. What do I do here? I think I switch to Danger or Woods. I think Woods. Uh-oh. What do I switch to now? I mean, I can't use Fly because the poison will take me out if I do. This doesn't resist grass. Oh boy, that did so much. Should we commit to Thrash? I think we have to. Oh yes, crit. That's exactly what we needed there. Now don't forget to use an antidote. Don't forget to use the antidote. Get the rainbow badge, so we're essentially almost back where we were in attempt 4, which is great news. I will be limiting my mistakes. I won't be swapping Pokemon around as much as I did back then. Oh yeah. Birth almost was required, and actually if Birth had been available I would have switched to Birth there rather than Danger, so that battle honestly I got quite a bit lucky. I have to think. It's just a bit unhappy with something reflecting on the screen. Oh yeah, the bike's somewhere in the middle of this now because I messed up. Let's get them back up there. And then of course I forgot to use the bike. Actually I don't have to use the bike. I can fly. Where is Woods? There. And back to Lavender. Take on the Pokémon Tower. Yeah, I think this part will end in Pokémon Tower. I'll probably make my way up to the Marowak and end on that battle, just to give me something to do before I get into the encounters that are possible after this. Now Woods has Fly, that's good. Danger doesn't have a move to hit ghosts, unfortunately. Birth does have a move, but it won't be great. Dreams is amazing against the ghost types. Power does, and Roots also. So these will be the main Pokemon I'm going to rely on. Also, I think the level cap is now increased to level 40, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to put that on screen now. I might have to change it if it was incorrect before I do the next part, but I'm going to put it there for now. I think I haven't missed any evolutions. Oh, we do gain an encounter here, which will most likely be Ghastly. It's very unlikely to be any of the others. And just for the encounter, what is the best Pokemon to use? I think it's Dreams, because Dreams can use Hypnosis to put it to sleep. Oh, also I didn't dump contents of my bag again, so I love that this song doesn't have the sound effect that the other one does, and it is ghastly. Level 19, that's not too bad. Unfortunately, I can't attack it because it will faint if I do. So I'm just gonna put it to sleep and throw balls at it. It's honestly the only thing I can really do. So we'll throw regular balls for a start to use these up so that we can purchase the higher class balls later on. And we'll just keep rinse and repeat here until it's caught. We're getting closer. I don't know if we're actually getting closer, but it will eventually work. I woke up, so we now use hypnosis again. I suppose I could switch to birth and use Vine Whip. It would take a few Vine Whips, damage it, but there we go, that's the catch. And what will we name our new team member? We have a choice of invisible, quite like that. Gaseous sounds a bit weird. Cloaks sounds good. Invisible, cloaks. Target, sleep, notice. Well, I think we'll name it cloaks. Just because it sounds like the noun cloaks, you know, the plural of cloak, rather than what it actually meant as a verb. Well, I suppose it comes from the noun. Oh. Cloaks. Sorry, there was some moving around with the screen there. So, welcome to the squad cloaks. I'll just get them up on screen. Last time we got a Cubone here. We would have obviously loved that, as it is my favourite Pokemon over there. I have a plushie of it. It does feel to me like the screen has gotten a little dark again, but we'll soldier on here. Let's see. Who out of my Pokemon needs some training? Honestly, I mean, Roots is just gonna outspeed and dig and take out probably 10 Ghastlies and Hunters, so that's what we'll do. We'll use the 10 dig PP. I think we are slightly over-leveled. Well, over-leveled not in the sense of a level cap, but because I think they actually intended for the player to go all the way up this tower and then realize, oh damn, I don't have the self-sco, and then have to go to Celadon before proceeding, so these trainers will just be slightly weaker. Also, I can't run from wild battles as per the rules, so we'll be using dig here. I would love to use Ghastly, but the thing is, I haven't yet figured out how to bypass the dupe's clause and the problem of not being able to evolve Pokemon in Gen 1, or trade evolutions at least, because I don't have a second copy of the games. I also noticed that I think I moved the camera while heading into the break slightly, so I just adjusted it back to where I think it was. Alright, that took care of that Ghastly. We're just gonna use all the dig PP and then switch to power someone. And then we'll end up at the Marowak battle. It can take quite some time to get there. Those Ghastlies, I mean, as long as you outpace them and have a safe one-shot, as Roots does, they're pretty easy to defeat, but when I'll be using the other Pokemon, a Confuse Ray or even a Lick Paralysis can really interfere with how easy the battle is and make it a little more difficult. So I might even have to head back to the Pokemon Center at some stage, but We have 5 dig PP remaining. We'll use those. Also dreams. I think... Isn't the psychic type broken in Gen 1 and ghost type moves aren't affected or don't affect psychic types or something? Boy, I'm glad that microphone is not picking up that background noise. I have no clue what they're doing now, but it's really noisy right now. Thankfully it's not being picked up. And we'll just keep going here. Also reach the purified zone pretty soon. There's no level cap that is immediately threatening using any specific Pokemon, which is nice. So I'll really be able to team build next time. Also just thinking, yeah, I should potentially leave some of these trainers for when I train up the team, but the thing is, I'll have plenty of trainers to train the new Pokemon on. And Ghastlies probably aren't the safest opponents to be training a weak Pokemon on, so I'll not do that. Also, I was hoping to initiate the battle versus the trainer with the 2 dig rev remaining, because I think she might have, or they might have 2 Pokemon. Could also be that it's a single Haunter, so we'll just start the battle. Maybe it was a bit silly to take this, but oh, it has only, they have only 1 Pokemon, so this dig will take it out, and then we have to switch routes out of the lead, because having the switch against the Ghastly in Gen 1 is awful, because you could come in and be paralyzed, you could come in and be confused, or you could come in and even be have half your HP gone through Nightshade, because at this point, like 20 damage is still quite a lot of a Pokemon's full HP. Oh, let's pick up the items. I hope I have enough room for all of them. If we get the next battle. Go Ghastly. Let's see how well powered it is with Thunderbolt into them. Haven't seen a Cubone yet, which I always like encountering them. Well, I wouldn't now with power in the lead, but I like meeting it. It's also the reason why I haven't been using Machop in this run, for the same reason that Ghastly most likely won't be used. I need to figure out a rule of how I can get these trade evolutions done, because I can't do trade evolutions until generation we're confused, until generation 4. That's when I can start. Oh no, this is bad. Okay, it licks and we are paralyzed, so this is going to be unusual. I'm going to take it out with Vine Whip and soak damage on birth. Hopefully not too much damage. We hurt ourselves again. Nightshade. Oh boy. Confused no more. There we go. And then we'll now use Dreams to progress further up this tower. And I think we're very near the purified zone that will heal our Pokemon. Yeah, Dreams to the top. Okay. No items up here. No, looks like I picked everything up. Right, we're almost at the purified zone. Confusion. Takes the clean out, very nice. I'm gonna take on this one before I head down to the purified zone, just because I'm confident we'll win this one easily. I'm now sitting to a slightly different angle now, but My headphones are reflecting on the screen. Right, that was no issue whatsoever. No items up there, so we'll just head down here to heal up. And then, yeah, we'll use dreams until it hits level 30 and then switch to woods. Woods can hit Ghastly with fly and wing attack, which it should learn very soon. Probably drop gust for wing attack. I know they aren't of the same type in Gen 1, but I think there's not much point in having gust and quick attack, when quick attack most likely will always do what I'm looking at to do anyway. Oh boy, we don't... Oh no, this, you see, this can now make this battle ready that we hit ourselves in confusion. Nightshade comes out, and we're down to almost half HP. Alright, we're confused no more, thankfully. But that's what I mean, these ghastly battles, if they aren't one shot, can honestly be really, really dangerous. I'm just gonna heal just because we're so close, we might as well. Come down and pick up this item, and then take on this trainer here. I believe they have a haunter. Go take on this haunter, then I think there's another trainer, and then 2 more before I encounter the Marowak. So it will be a slightly shorter video, but I kind of have to end it there because there are so many encounters that get unlocked after I get the Poke Flute. And yeah, I won't be able to do all of them in a nice time. I know these last 3 parts have been shorter than what I intend them to be, but I think the main thing is that it's going again. We got 3 days in a row now, and now it'll be time to see if I can optimize the time a little again. I did waste some time on the last 2 parts setting up. This one also cost a little more time setting up, but it has been quicker than the last 2 parts. So I'm quietly confident that we can get this being a daily thing. This is the main challenge I started the channel for, and what I want to focus on, or prioritize, I shouldn't say focus on, but if I say I can only do 1 video a day, or only do 1 in 2 or 3 days, then I will attempt to do this one before I do any of the other. I know the recent schedule hasn't been that way, but it's how I intend to go forward. Right, Ghastly. Another confusion. Dreams is probably very close to 30 already. There we go, lovely. Just short of 100 HP. We'll take out these remaining Ghastly and then switch to Woods. Woods will also be great versus the Marowak, as I think Marowak has only ground type moves. It will take forever to knock it out because it will growl me into oblivion. And my moves, it has pretty high defense, I think. I should probably just use Birth, but I like making things more Oh, I forgot to switch to Woods. Right, it's only level 19. It shouldn't be an issue at all. Okay. Woods to the top, please. Oh, actually, Power's only level 28. Power's gonna get loads of experience later on when we hit the water rights, and even before the water rights, there's routes with a lot of anglers and other sort of sea-related trainers. and flying type trainers also will come up quite frequently very soon. So it'll have plenty to train on there. A fly one-shots a level 24 Ghastly, that is lovely. So one more trainer, and then we'll take on the Marowak, and then I'll end this part there. Just because it would be too complicated and prolong the video too long. I think last time I went after the encounters for almost 45 minutes to potentially even an hour. Oh, why am I using quick attack? What the flip am I doing? Fly. That's what happens when I think about what I'm saying rather than what I'm pressing. Very nice. Woods hits 30 already. Well, Woods have a lot to train. I suppose there is the fighting type gym, so I will give the remaining XP to Roots. I probably shouldn't, because Roots, I can't see it being part of the team once we gain all the new encounters. Well, that's of course if we gain them, if nothing goes wrong on the way there. So it looks like we won't get an encounter, so I will use Birth here. Even though I did say I was going to use Woods, but I'll switch to Woods if something goes wrong. And of course we get a Ghastly encounter right before the ghost shows up. I always thought this was impossible whenever I came back to Gen 1, but apparently it is. Right, one Nightshade doesn't put us in lethal territory, so this dig should take it out. And this should be the Marowak encounter. And it is. Silphscope unveiled the ghost's identity. And it is the restless spirit of Cubone's mother. Vine Whip. Half damage, lovely. Growl fails. And we beat the Marowak, no problem. The ghost was the restless soul of Cubone's mother. The mother's soul was calmed, it departed to the afterlife. And there we go. This will be where I end this part. I know it did fall a little short again of what is the goal for this part of series, but you know, have to stick to it for now. We will increase the length eventually, and I'll see you tomorrow and the next part of the Nuzlocke. Until then.